Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride trap on my chrome.
Been out of these streets, nigga trying to eat while I duck police. Oh, family still live for me. I'm on my phone, being pray. But white Jesus can't save me. Get him away from me. I don't know what to say. So many niggas hate me. Get him away from me.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride trap on my chrome. Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride trap on my chrome.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride around with my phone. Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride around with my phone. Trying to keep it on the true side, nigga. Laying low to play it cool now, nigga. Ass niggas on the team, I've been known to get brain ever since I was 2'5", nigga. Coop hanging out the roof, nigga. Cause I ain't stunting on them. Put my whole team on so they ain't wrong. When niggas doing bad, you know that they be hating on you. Get the hoping that you fall, they be waiting on it. Bullshit get bread from the envy. Best friends get to looking like enemies. When you got it, in this bank account empty. Perfect recipe to bring a lot of jealousy. Looking from a bird's eye view. Learn from everything I've been through. Told my baby girl, if you ain't spitting like me, the nigga never let him put a dick up in you. Cause if a nigga roll, I'ma check that shit. And when you pick along, I'ma flex that shit. Told my son, when you getting money, never take it to a papa, flip it over, then invest that shit. Give a lot of game, try to bless my kids. Gotta keep it real, that's the best shit. Gotta hit us up and feel it back in Texas. When I get up on the track, yeah, I wreck shit.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride trap on my chrome. Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride trap on my chrome.
Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride around with my cone. Always up on my own. Don't need you all in my zone. Spend so much time alone while I ride around with my cone.
Listen!
I got to go. Ain't going on. Hell no. I ain't got to tell y'all. We go to club. They off the club. Y'all had enough. Look at UPK got a back to kill. Man in general, you understand the order stand to. We gon' follow protocol. I'm living out this mercy. Felt you like a Hershey. Brotherhood is reveling. Extended you a courtesy. Cause clearly you a Hershey. Surely that's your girl's cat. You a trap. Those turn hoes. While your girl strap, they respect the file. Either UPK style. If you feel it's raising child, we'll be insane. Asylum. Waiting on a shallow. Threat to my survival in the presence of a Bible. You will never be a rival. Just a pussy with a title. Or better yet, sitting by the dock of the bay. Head ass bars. Jumping out the barbers. Triple extensions. Calling us for breakdown. We taxing no prescriptions. Didn't to be more redemption. But death wasn't sentenced. Real niggas dead or in jail. Well, we in the trenches.
Like the rest of them. Take it easy now. Good luck to you. I'll tell them, see you when you get back, nigga.
I got to go. Ain't going on. Hell no. I ain't got to tell y'all. We go to club. They off the club. Y'all had enough. Look at UPK got a back to kill. Another body bag session. Full of passive aggression. Devils trying to spark the weak when that best delicatessen. Charles Destin. Man, we ain't stressing. Production team is busting at the scene, but I know what you scheme. Trying to state your claim on the UPK stain. No business like Oh, this you should be ashamed, even you could be slain. After picking my sugar cane, we taking over the world and we give you the brains. Game, blouses, put it up, couches. These the type of fools you rather see cooking mouses. Ruler of the house and no crackers allowed. No steak ass Africans making it back. Movement. What kind of shit is that? The ox they finger licking, white cheese they drinking, dog. Ain't listening. I said, bitch, nobody's listening. All the above, Christian, a Christian. We got your blood. Stay off the cup. Y'all had enough. UPK got back together. Chef. That's a real like barbecue chef. What it is now? I mean, you just made it official. It's all barbecue chef. You have some information. How much?
All right, Shalom is real. Y'all know what it is. It's the ISUPK out of St. Louis, and I'm Captain Goggle Boy. I'm on the Commander's Ring Honor. Y'all know where we at, what we doing, how we doing it. The home of the truth, the one and the only home of the truth. You understand? And I got my two soldiers with me. I got Officer 500 of Bond in the building, and then I got my main man on the ones and twos. They can't lose. You better watch him because he don't tie his shoes. I'm just rhyming. I'm just rhyming. Yeah. Hey, but my main man, Officer 50 for time in here. You understand? And we finna get it in. We're gonna get some scriptures. We're gonna it's like we're gonna take some questions. We're gonna answer them. You understand? It's been a lot going on all over the place. Y'all been paying attention?
Okay.
Man, it's so much going on. And when I had found the truth, man, when the Most High woke me up, oh my God, boy, it was like, hey, it was a wonderful day because I could still be mixed up out there with that foolishness. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I could still be out there doing the same old destructive things that I was doing before I got in. You know, I could have been getting put to death. You understand? Right now, as we speak.
Right.
Like, come on, man. You understand? And I'm telling you, probably would be dead. It had it not been for the Lord. You know? But man, they had the who was it? The Fed, everybody been getting right here in St. Louis. Everybody. You been saying that about? Everybody been getting hit up with them guns, boy. Jack for cars and phones and money and FedEx drivers and man, everybody getting it done. You know? And it's a shame that the government, man, is doing the things that they are doing right along in the midst of they haven't make matters worse. They never make matters better. I've never seen any time where the government steps in and make matters better. You know, they went from holding the the evictions to now they're going to not give the people that's on unemployment any funds. Like, come on, man. You know, like you need to stop all of that. You need to give both of them a break.
Right.
The ones that are homeless and the ones that are unemployed. Damn, you need to get a homeless a place to stay. Like what type of well, you got to be one sick bastard to where you allow people to sleep on the streets in and you the richest bastard to ever live.
Right.
To where you can't just at least say, you know what, I'm gonna take this vacant building right here that has been vacant for 40 years.
God.
You know the buildings around in St. Louis been vacant for 40 and 50 and 60 damn years, man.
until trees start growing up out the middle of the damn thing in the roof.
Right.
They already the grass grow all around the side and back and front of the damn thing. But now I'm seeing trees growing up out some of these roofs of these houses, and that's how long they've been sitting to where a damn tree grow up out the middle of it. That's ridiculous. And that's the state of the houses and the buildings. And, the buildings that once were schools, they once were hospitals. It was once used for something,
Yeah.
you know. But they taking all of the schools and making them lofts. All the downtown is a loft, even parking garages. They done took parking garages and turned it into a loft. I did one of them. I painted one, well, several. You understand? And one that I know for sure. They've been going for that rustic look, right?
Yeah.
And the vintage look, that old look. And I'll be damned. They damn near left this thing like completely old. Like they didn't update it at all. The only thing that was updated for real was the drywall and the appliances.
Okay.
But the floors, man, I'm not gonna kid you. They had us waxing the floors, the wooden floors, just big gashes where you could step in it and hurt your foot. Just shine. Don't patch it. Don't just shine. That's all we want.
Okay.
Just to make it just sand it and shine. That's it.
Right.
So I was like, man, are they really gonna rent these out for all of these thousands of dollars a month? Oh my god! And they high. Right. And they go high too.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? The walls. When they cut the walls out, like they didn't even like smooth the brick out, try to lay it up. They just when they cut it, whatever fell, and left a big hole, and that was in your house.
Okay.
I was like, man, and they really are renting this stuff to our people. That's, they really don't want to rent to us, but
right.
Just saying, they renting this stuff to people like this, and they sold out quick. I mean, they filled up. Too many niggas is in the bar.
Right.
It's too many niggas down there. Now they wishing that it did something different. Because you see, they slowed the project down about redoing all of the buildings down there. They slowed that down a tad because too many niggas was trying to be fancy. You fancy, huh? So you gonna move down here after we done fix this building.
Hey, so Lock,
Go ahead.
They put in that soccer stadium. They put in that soccer stadium right there off Jefferson. Not saying like.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's almost up.
Oh, yeah. That's what that is.
Yes.
The
you
right
can see the stands.
Leonard.
You can see
right
the
on
seats.
Olive.
Olive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You can see it. You can see the seats. That's the soccer.
I've been by there several times, and I ain't paid no attention to that's what that's gonna be. A soccer stadium.
They feel it regulate downtown. They feel be too many niggas down there around in soccer.
It ain't too many down there now. No way.
Yeah.
They stopped going down there.
Yeah.
Look, when they took the mall out, I knew something was wrong then.
Yeah.
When they took that mall out and made it some loss, I said, "Oh, that's it." The mall. What was the name of that mall? Remember?
St. Louis Center.
St. Louis Center. Yep. It's right on the corner of. It's right by the not the Savage Center.
Is that luxury?
America Center.
Is that luxury movie theater still there?
Where?
Right there by the center. They put
that
right there. The luxury movie theater.
I don't know. I don't know if that's still there. I'm not sure, but I know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
What did you say? I got you. But it's like it's the next block up on the right. It's some kind of they got a bunch of little restaurants right there at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Where it used to be stores, didn't it?
That's like I know what you're talking about, like right across from
the big building right there on the corner. They used to be the mall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they used to be the mall. Well, I know you ain't from here, but yeah, that used to be the mall, and they turned the whole mall into lost. The whole big old gigantic mall is lost. Everything is turned into a lost. And like I said, but the homeless have nowhere that they can call home.
Right.
Shelter. They shut down the shelters. They don't even want the shelters to let the homeless in. That's why they shut Larry Rice down.
Right.
Not because his building was just so dilapidated and just need to be painted everywhere. It was lead all in it and all that. They just trying to get rid of all the girly ass niggers that's down there, that's homeless and sleeping on the ground. That's what they trying to run off. That's why they turned around and did the homeless like that during the pandemic. First they lied and said we finna put everybody homeless up in that hotel. What's that hotel by our camp spot? What is that? That hotel right there by the camp spot
They
right
just
there.
changed the name.
They did.
It was the Sheraton.
And
Now
then
it got
somebody
a new name.
Yeah,
You got a new name now.
All the stuff down there keep changing names. That's like I can't even remember what the name of the Enterprise Center was before that, but it was something
St.
else.
Louis Cinemas. That was the mall.
Yeah, I remember that. They had lied and said that they were gonna put the homeless in the rooms down there because they had said we can't have people sitting outside and sleeping on the ground because of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? They said we can't have it. So they was like, well, where are they gonna go? A lot of people went out, activists and different, organizations went out there speaking up in their behalf and said, well, where are they gonna go? What are they gonna do? And then they lied and said we're gonna put them in hotels. And they had them thinking that they was really gonna do that. And then next thing you know, they sent the damn dump truck and evicted them from off the sidewalk and started throwing their belongings in the trash. Now they better thank God that them city workers didn't get beat upside the head.
Right.
Because they really could have that could have turned bad. That could have been real ugly, man, for you to be such an evil tyrant to where you'll do that to a person that has absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Absolutely nothing. But hey, the people that we talking about, they are the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
They are the devil. So they do devilish things. They do things that make you say, oh man, only the devil would do that.
That's right.
Only the devil would take a homeless person and throw their belongings, lie to them and say, look, man, we're gonna get you a hotel. We'll get you off the ground for a little while you're in this pandemic.
Okay.
But then turn around and throw your stuff in the trash. like tell you we finna get you a home for at least for a little while. I'm sure they would have appreciated that. That nice place to take a bath, a little heat, a little air. You understand? And a little continental breakfast. Oh man, they would have appreciated that. But you know what he did? He turned around and evicted them from the damn sidewalk. He's an evil bastard. And then turned around and started giving the unemployed money, a little extra money that they could live off of during the pandemic. And then now you want all of that back. You want all of it back.
Right.
Only the devil would do such a thing.
That's right.
Give somebody some money and say, here, this is yours during these tough times. Now, I got to take that back. I paid you too much. And it's crazy how whenever they claim that you overpay them, it get applied to your next bill.
Right.
They never give you no cash back.
Right.
Well, apply that to my next unemployment then. You understand? Charge it to the game then. Since that's how they go. But they never do that. They want their money immediately, man. They started sending poor blacks and Hispanics their collection notices. Like they was Cleed or Ameren or something. Saying we need that money back. We need that money back. And guess what? You better give it up. You better give it up. Quick announcement, real quick. We got the Sharp and Sword Radio going down this Sunday, and I believe now we were supposed to do the takeover tomorrow, but the brother has something else scheduled, so we may end up doing that either Saturday while the brothers is coming down. We probably do it either Saturday or either Sunday.
Okay.
Or early Sunday or early Saturday. One of the days we're gonna do a takeover show on Paradigm Shift 314 TV again, like we did before. So I'm gonna have to figure out the time. It's either gonna be. I know it's not gonna be Thursday, like what I said, because he told me that he over scheduled. So look forward to that either Saturday or Sunday, where the ISUPK is going to take over a Kemet channel. You understand? A blackity black channel where the brother believes that we are Africans, and we got a debate coming up on the 28th of this month, 28th of August. What time is it? It's 7? Or is it start at 8? Huh?
I think it's
Wait a minute, I got it. Let me see. Let me look it up. Let me see. One second, everybody. Okay. Still on? Oh, it's getting low. What other? Give me the other one. Turn it on. All right, we back. We back. Can you hear me? Okay, we back. No. Okay, there. Okay, we in the game. Alright, we in there. Okay, where was I at? Sharpen the Sword Radio going down this Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Make sure you're in the building with all your questions. Uh, Stay tuned to all of the news. We got it. We on? Nope. Okay, there. Testing. 1, 2, 3. So, all right, we in the building. Then we got the next upcoming food drive going down August the 27th. Make sure you are here, 5261 Delmar Boulevard, right outside of our school. We're going to be giving away thousands of pounds of food to hundreds and hopefully thousands of people. You understand? Hundreds of families, thousands of people. You understand? It's going down again and again and again and again. You still on? Oh. Your mic on?
come.
Hey, we gotta go back to the recording, man. So we got to. It seemed like when you cut it off, look at some of it, that's crazy. I wonder why is it not fair?
I don't. It's like I don't know. It's closer.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Now it ain't close.
It is. It's just low. Here, watch this one. Go.
Let me see something. Yeah, we can't keep doing this every goddamn class. See, now they doing it. See? No, somebody right. Let's grab another mic something back, man. We gotta go back to we gotta take it back to the old school.
Man.
Till we figure out what the hell going on with that. All right. Okay, the brother about to grab us some better mics. We gotta take it back to the old school. We gotta go back kid play style on it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go back is Marquee. You know what I mean? We gotta go back Run DMC style on it. We gotta go get the old mics out. I don't know what is going on with these new ones. There's definitely some interference. So like for the technical difficulties. But we good to go. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. Again, August 27th, 2021, from 1 to 3 p.m. until all the food is gone. Make sure you are here, 5261 Delmar Boulevard, right outside on the corner. You can see a bunch of brothers. You can see a bunch of food. All right, you pull right on up, and it's free. On top of all of that, it's free, man. You hear
Right.
me? So we're gonna keep that going. And if anybody has any questions, we got two numbers and one access code for both of those numbers. It is 712-832-8330 or 425-436-6260. And the access code for both numbers is 825-1636. All right. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And for everybody that be tuning in with us, you understand the water to you for supporting ISUPK St. Louis and Sharpen the Sword Radio and the food drive and the debate and our upcoming lecture. It's going down. You understand? Um, 1 second. Okay, I got some text questions. You know, you gotta get the adapter for that too. Yeah, because they got the little small, the little arms. Okay. Okay, I believe the sound should be good now. Okay, here's a text question. It says when a person falls off for whatever the reason and is no longer doing what they're supposed to do in the school, how do they get back on track? What are the steps they need to take? Let me see this one. All right. Good. How's the sound now? Oh, uh-uh. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Turn it up or something, man. It's all over the song. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. What about now? How's the sound? They say it still sounds good. Good night. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. They say it's still up.
Okay.
when I tap it, I can hear it. But when I start talking again, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Okay, that's a little loud. All right, well, Lord we'll get some power. We get this microphone issue worked out. Okay, again with the text question. Make sure we ain't got no question
Okay.
on the book. I got one on the text. Oh, it's a lot. If anybody got any questions that they don't want to be live on the line with, if you don't want to call in, you can text them to 314-696-8288. It says it's louder, but it still sounds far away. I wonder why it says.
It says what?
It says louder, but it still sounds like it's like far away. We'll see what we can do. We just have to get some new equipment out. I don't know what new to get though.
Okay.
They're still doing it with the wire mic. The ones with the wire. Is the volume up on the
Okay.
computer? It should be all the way up like on max. No, not on them. I'm talking about on the computer.
Okay.
Volume's all the way up.
Okay.
Man. Okay. Okay. That sound like it went out again. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Now, whatever you just took out, it seems like it's playing, man.
Okay.
Testing 1 2 3. How's the sound now? And so you hit me and let me know how the sound is. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 and 3. Okay, they say that's better. All right, most high prayer. I wonder is that mic that you just pulled the adapter out to that?
Okay.
Maybe it's that one.
Okay.
Maybe it's that one causing the interference. That one plug up.
This is plugged up. The blue one. This one isn't.
Yeah, no, you just unplugged that one.
Okay.
That's crazy. Now you see how it was working. Everything was working fine for so long, and then now all the interference. All right, no sweat again. Salaki for the technical difficulties, everybody. Um, Here's the question again. It says, when a person falls off for whatever the reason and is no longer doing what they're supposed to do in school, how do they get back on track? What are the steps they need to take? Here's the thing: if you fall off, Commander Juliana, I've seen the man at work, and he is extremely forgiving. You understand? You can. I mean, man, he second, thirds, and fourth chances. Oh my God, he's even called for those fake Israelites that went and made different groups and got all kinds of lies, and confusion, and mess, garbage going on right about now. He's even told them to come on back.
Right.
You understand? He told them brothers to drop all that nonsense and come back into the one body of Christ and get back into the one and only home of the truth.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, you can. If you fall off for whatever the reason, you can get it back together. And let me see, how do they get back on track? You just gotta come in here and do it. It's like Nike. You have to just do it. You know. Uh, Let me see. They said what are steps they need to take. Well, first they gotta. I mean, you gotta want to come back first. That's the first step. Yeah, you gotta know that you left to go be disgusting and filthy and a whore, a drug addict. You know, it's probably some weed. You understand?
Okay.
That's probably more than likely about it's weed. It's some weed. It's some weed and some hoes. That's pretty much it.
Right.
White girls. I've seen that happen too. I've seen some people not coming to the truth because of white women because they want them so bad.
Right.
And when they hear that they can't have one, they say, "Oh no, that's not the place for me because I gotta have my white girl." You know what I mean? Ridiculous. So, uh, but yeah, it's steps that they have to take. You know, to come back. Depending on how horrible of you know thing you did. You know, you may have to have a counsel. You know, you may just need to go talk to your camp leader. It just depends. So each person's situation would be different, and they would have to come and of course, get counsel on a specific situation.
Right.
So that's really not just like as cut and dry as one would like to give an answer, because like I said, it depends on what you did. You know, if you just simply left and said, "Hey, I want to go smoke weed," and be a dope fiend, and then you one day say you want to get back in the truth, you want to stop being a dope fiend, then it maybe won't be so bad. But like I said, it just would depend on what the situation is and the individual. All right. So I hope that answers your question. But the important thing is to come back. That's
Right.
the thing. You understand? Don't look at the offense so much, but at least just come back and learn how to be a brother and a sister for real. You know. So that would be the best thing to do. Come back, get counsel from the generals, um, and go from there. Let's see if we got any more questions here. If you got any questions in the room, just get it. Others will have questions too. All right, I think that's all the questions. Give me the scriptures, man. Let's jump straight to it. Uh, matter of fact, give me the definition first. Give me the definition of foul, and then upon you give me 1 Corinthians 7:36. It's a big lie, and the some of the fake Israelite groups that left the ISUPK and went and started their own is part of the reason for these lies that's going around right now. Is that once a young girl, 12, 14, 10, 8, and 9, even,
Okay.
when she comes on a period, you can have sex with her. That is a lie.
Right.
No, no man near me is going to be molesting a child, and I'm going to sit there and just watch it.
That's right.
Or let it go on. And he tell me, "Oh no, she on her period, bro. She had her period already. It's my wife." You know what I'm saying? That is so disgusting. Um, Rape is unlawful.
Right.
Okay. There was a discussion going on in a Facebook group that I'm in. There was a one of your top Kemet consciousness. What else they call it? What else they call that junk? Covenant, new covenant, or some guy.
Uh,
This guy This guy turned around and is again accused of molesting a 14-year-old child. Right? And go ahead.
Salaki. That remind me of the saying, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Because last time I checked, the man he called his spiritual father uh, is in, I can't remember if he's still alive or dead, but he was in jail
Yeah.
for the rest of his life.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, if he is alive, he ain't getting out
Da.
for molesting children. All right, and now he's being accused. So of course the internet is going crazy, it's going wild. Everybody's talking about it all over the place. And one of the brothers, he might jump on, he might not. One of the brothers said that rape was lawful according to the Bible.
Dang.
And I'm telling him about. I said, bro, I don't know where you got that from, but there's no such thing as rape being lawful. Like, what kind of God do you think we have, bro? You understand? So he'll turn around and tell you not to eat pork, but you rape one.
Right.
Like, that is ridiculous. The Most High laws, straight up and down, completely righteous. You understand? Nothing, flaky about it. It's righteous all the way from the first to the last. But here's the thing: it's people in other groups and other religions that don't know the Bible that be listening to these goofies that don't know the Bible, that's going around saying all manner, speaking all manner of evil, saying things that they ought not. Where is this scripture? Give me that too. When they turn around, they saying things that they ought not. You understand? Like I said, they ridiculous, you know, and they going around spreading lies. That is an absolute lie that you could turn around and rape a woman or molest a child when she comes on a period, or just rape a woman whenever you feel like. Then he said in the kingdom too. I said, man, you crazy. It's actually unlawful to rape a woman here in America. I know it happens a lot, and a lot of people are scared to tell. You understand? Children and women alike. Don't matter the age, they get scared to tell because they know half the time the police ain't gonna do nothing about it. They're gonna turn around and say for some odd reason, "Oh, this woman is horrible." Now you know they only do that when it comes to black people.
Right.
They only
That's
like
right.
to bring up, "Oh no, she's promiscuous. She has a reputation. And she this." And we don't think we really believe that. But when a white woman does it, do you know when Kobe Bryant? Now the man is dead. You understand? Uh, Not to be bringing this up against him, but when Kobe Bryant was accused of raping that white woman at that hotel, her reputation speaks for itself.
Da.
They all said, the police said, oh, we don't know if we even want to go through with this
Right.
because we know how she is. This is not our first go round with this hoe. You understand?
Da.
This is what the police said. They went to court on it and they asked to drop it. They asked to drop it because they was like, nope, we don't believe it. You understand? And they didn't. It was no big fuss about it though. You understand?
Right.
It was no, oh no, we don't believe you because you a hoe. They just, did the same thing they did in the movie Rosewood when the white woman said, "Who raped you, Lily?" Nigga. You understand? And that was it. And they went and huddled. The sheriff was like, "Man, are you sure?" Because I had some of that last week. You was in there before me too, right? I mean, are we sure we want to go with this? Are we sure? That's how they do their people. But ours, we get fried. Go ahead, bro.
Salaki. But when they tested her, they found 5 different samples in it. When they did the one rape kit.
Different. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 5 different samples. 5 different men. And something else that she said. She told her man, the man she was with, she told her she was going to go get pregnant by some other guy before she left the house that morning. She told him that. And he told the police that. And then you find 5 different samples in her. And then You even let her say somebody raped her? So you got raped 6 different times? Because you know Kobe's was number 6.
Right.
Kobe's was number 6. So you got raped 6 different times today. Come on. And they knew, and this was nothing that they did not know about her. They knew, hell, the judge probably hit it.
Right.
You understand, Bob? The damn sheriff probably hit it. Everybody probably hit it. The prosecutor and everybody, they didn't want to charge Kobe with that nonsense because they knew she was a whore. But the point I was making is that they didn't come at her like they would like they would do Keisha. Keisha would boy, she would get scolded right there in that damn they'll take her in interrogation room. They ain't gonna take her in the victim crime unit yet. You understand? They gonna take her in the interrogation room and say, "Are you sure that you got raped? You sure you just not mad at this man?" You know what I'm saying? That's what they gonna ask her before they even think about protecting her in any type of way. That's because we in hell. We are in hell. Go ahead.
Lucky. They might charge her for prostitution.
Yeah, they sure might. They just might. I've seen them switch it up on people.
Count on God.
Yeah, I've seen that. So what? They like
so I can get that verse that you wanted.
what is the definition?
I got the definition and I got the verse you we're looking for.
Which one? Saying things or not?
Count on God.
You got that one?
Count on God.
Come on, go on, give me that one first.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5, verse 13. And withal they learn to be idle, wandering from house to house, not only idle, but tattlers and busybodies, speaking things which they ought not.
Man, a lot of these fake Israelites going around teaching things that they ought not. They saying that it's lawful. Are you? I know you heard. I know you brothers heard what's being said.
Right.
But do you even hear what they saying? Is that rape would be lawful on any level, anywhere. In the kingdom, they said.
Count on God.
This is what this cat said. In the kingdom of heaven, rape is gonna be lawful. I said, dude, I don't know what you talking about. Where you get that from? He said, "Say your Bible." I said, man, look, leave the drugs alone. You understand? Get off the weed. It makes you dumb. Weed don't make you smart. I know you think you're smart because you smoke a blunt, but boy, you know, because there's nowhere in the scripture. Okay, and they go around teaching things that they ought not. You understand? That's what the scripture said because they left the one body. They left the one body, and then they done wandered off into some other nonsense, and now they teaching all manner of damn nonsense. You know, is that a child? You can have sex with a child when she comes on her period. That is disgusting.
Damn right.
That is disgusting. We're supposed to be protecting our children, not handing them over to perverts. Not letting a pervert have a child. A child is supposed to remain a child. One day they're going to develop those feelings, right? My son telling me his big sister, talking about she thinks some little boy is cute. Oh boy, you understand? Here you go already, okay? And I'm about to get on her head.
Count on God.
No, he ain't cute yet. You understand? He be cute when you turn about 20. But they gon' have them fit up. I mean, that's natural. You understand? It's natural for a little boy once he get of age and he see somebody in class or live down the street from them that they play with all the time, or whatever on the playground. They gonna think each other cute. They gonna like each other. You know. Then of course they get a little old. That's little kid stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's little cute stuff. You know, not too far advanced yet, right? But then once they become teenagers, that's when they gonna start acting out on them feelings. That's when you really gotta talk to them. Man, when they become teens, you know what I'm saying? When they get teenagers, you gotta talk to them. Okay, so I'm saying that this is a natural occurrence. They're going to desire the opposite sex one day, and as a parent, you should be preparing them for that day, teaching them the truth. And hell,
Right.
if you don't know it, then you come bring them here and let them learn it. That sex is marriage and marriage is forever. So that your daughter, you understand, won't be the next whore, okay, on somebody's damn twerk video or TikTok. You understand? A video twerking or somebody's Facebook post or somebody's Facebook story to where she's doing number twerking the whole damn story. The whole story consists of twerking. The whole story is twerking.
God.
You know, there's a time and a place for all things, even twerk. Okay, twerk for your husband and your husband on,
Damn right.
not for the world of Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and back room and other room and what plenty of fish, whoever else are you twerking for, Instagram and whatever else the hell you doing. You know what I mean?
It's a lot.
Like, go ahead.
Don't forget the TikTok.
Oh yeah,
God.
yeah. Oh, definitely. That's the new everything on damn TikTok.
God.
TikTok gonna be the new porn site, just like Facebook is.
God.
Facebook is easy porn. That's what it is. Because it's a bunch of ass and titties out on every page, and they allow it. But let us say the white man the devil. You know how many times my page got shut down for me saying the white man is the devil?
God.
Meanwhile, our sisters got it all hanging out. Sour melons everywhere, all over on Facebook. But I say the white man the devil, they turn around and shut my page down for 3 months.
God.
You know what I'm saying? 30 days, I'm shut down for telling the truth. Now, it is what it is, but uh, those things, those people are teaching their lies. And they should not be told. They should have muzzles on their damn mouths, especially teaching something like this. And something else that this brother said to let me know just how sick these Christians really are, and how they really don't even care about uh, our children for real. Is the guy said that the one that was accused had pulled out his super York abilities, making a mock out of if it's true. You mocking the fact that a child got molested. Like I didn't see nothing funny about it. And he said that he made a joke about it. Bro, rape and molestation is nothing funny. I don't find anything funny about either one. That shit is damaging, man.
God.
You know how many sisters that's in their 50s and 60s right now that still cannot get over the fact that they had been molested when they was 5? 50 years later, they still haven't forgotten it. They still haven't gotten over it. I didn't think nothing was funny about that at all. You understand? And just like what you were saying, that was his spiritual father.
Right.
And then he goes and makes a joke. So he pulled out his super York abilities. That's disgusting, man. And that's what happened when you're not in the ISUPK.
Right.
You think it's a goddamn joke. You don't take it seriously. That's terrible. But it'll be serious one day. It's his child. One day it's his sister. One day it's his cousin. One day it's his family member. Then it's gonna be serious. Now it's gonna be time to kill somebody.
Right.
Now it's gonna be time to take vengeance. But then when it's somebody else's, when it's another brother or sister, you don't even give a damn. And that's terrible. Selfishness was not put in the earth for Israel to be selfish against Israel. For blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to be selfish with one another. It's put there so we would be selfish with the other nations of people.
Right.
Just like they are selfish with us. All of them are selfish. You can't even get a job. Can you get a job from a Chinese person? I seen a video where the sister worked at a Chinese restaurant, man, and uh, the wife messed up the man's order, right? And the man came back complaining, and the sister was, in the middle of it trying to get it right. She had it right, but the Chinese wife, the man's wife, had the order messed up. And the man came out. As the sister was arguing with the wife, the Chinese man come out the back and slapped the shit out their sister, man. I was like, that, like, what make these people think that they can do that? Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what make you think you can't just walk up and be slapping people, man?
Right.
But he did it because guess what? She's a naked,
Right.
and he know nakeds don't count in this place. He would ever hell a white man would have shot her. I'm pretty sure that's what the Chinese man was saying. Hell, the police would have shot her. But I called them. He probably saying she's lucky. All I did was stop her.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I mean, this dude straight put his hand. I was like, man, like, thank God I don't eat Chinese no more. Because if I'd have been there and saw that, oh my God, man, I just couldn't be in some of these places and watch my people get beaten, abused. Like just stand there and watch. You know, I don't care what the mix up on the order is, man. You don't put your hands on nobody for that.
Right.
But he did. So I did see one hire a maker. I seen Nelly take pictures with the Chinese and the box of rice in his hand, but he, you know what I'm saying? He ain't selling CDs out the restaurant. You know, he ain't help put him on top. Hell, Nelly putting him on top.
Right.
You understand? Nelly is helping his business. He ain't helping Nelly's. But, you know, just saying that these other nations of people, man, they don't give a damn about us. The white man's put us in job because we his slave. You understand? He know that minimum wage ain't hurting him. He don't give a damn about paying a nigga minimum wage to bust their balls and their back for their $8 an hour.
Right.
That's nothing to him. It's pennies to him. You know? So, but like I said, we got to separate from the other nations of people for real. All right, give me that scripture word. Give me that first Corinthians.
Kind. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 36. But if any man think that he behaveth himself uncomely toward his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will.
Okay, now stop right there. Now, give me the definition of the flower.
Okay.
Because what they said in these groups is that this means the girl's superior. You understand? These blankets. Back up. I think they back up the house. Right. And then I see. That's some shit. That's some blankets in there. That's what they saying that is the flower is talking about. Matter of fact, hold on, before you read the definition, give me Ecclesiastes 26 and 19. Not sure real quick. Give me Ecclesiastes 26 and 19. Because this is something I'm sure that a lot of fake Israelites that say this and support this don't know. Is that not only does a girl have a flower, but a boy has a flower too. You understand? And they don't, they ain't in the truth. But what would they know?
Right.
So if it means period, then what period does a boy have? We finna read it. Go ahead, come on, read it.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 26, verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
My son, keep the flower.
Keep the what?
The flower.
The what?
The flower
Uh-huh.
of thine age sound.
Keep the flower of thine age sound. Now see, okay, now say flower, right?
Okay.
In the 1 Corinthians, and now saying flower again. Now read the definition.
Okay.
Show you that these people are just sick of.
What scripture was that?
Ecclesiastes 26 and 19.
Kind.
Mm-hmm. No sweat.
This is W.E. Vine, an expository dictionary of the New Testament words. Flower. Past the bloom of youth.
Past the what?
Bloom of youth.
Well, you got to start wearing maxi pads and coat.
Past the bloom of youth.
When it takes 7 days for it to clear up. Past the bloom of youth.
Past the bloom of youth, man. Flower is talking about once you go from a child to a damn adult. That's what that's talking about. You blossom into adulthood. You understand? Not no damn period. Because I have heard of girls having their periods when they're 8 years old. I've heard of children having periods that young. And ain't no way in the world you gonna come to me talking about I see, your 8 year old on period. I would like to take her as my wife. No way you gonna come to me to ask me that. But the same guy, one second, the same guy that's accused of that now was on a video where they said this foolish, stupid, ignorant, fake Israelite said, "Oh man, if a man try to get your daughter, you just let him take it." I was like, "Oh my god! I hope he doesn't have children." You don't know about? I know you remember that video.
Right, I might as well get you now.
Oh come on, I am. It's a lot. I am. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bob.
To lock you, but some women, especially like athletes and stuff like that, it takes them longer for their period to come on because of their body weight, different chemistry, or whatever. Some of them don't start until they're 21.
Yeah.
So she's not a woman until she's 21.
Right.
But a 9-year-old will be a woman.
Yeah.
Like how that doesn't make sense.
Does that make sense? And those guys are just perverts. They're just weirdos, man. They don't give a damn about when nothing happened. They don't research nothing. They know absolutely nothing about the woman's body, but they are sexual deviants. That's it. That's the only thing that they know when it comes to a woman's body, or even their own, is that they're just a sexual deviant. And they'll sleep with anything and anybody. You molest a child, you molest a boy. They ain't just no girls. You understand? You gotta watch your children, period, around a lot of these freaks. You gotta watch them, period. Cabal.
Yeah, right.
Around your boys and your girls.
Yeah, right.
We watch all ours in here. I mean, I don't know which one you think you're gonna touch up in here. But there will be a sad day for you.
Damn right.
I don't care if that's not mine. That's mine. That's mine right there. I ain't give birth to it. You understand? But that'll be mine. You come across that line with your boy.
Damn right.
You got a problem. They're my brothers or my sister's child. You got a problem with me. Good. Damn. And guess what, man? I remember when and it was nothing about anything like that, but I just saw the level of protection in the ISUPK.
Right.
Like when I first got in here, I was like, hey, what is? I'm looking around, right? I'm noticing everything. I'm like, what? Okay, he's standing over there. He's standing over there. He over there. He over there. Oh, we got this place locked down. Ain't nobody getting it. Everybody's head on the swivel. You understand? Children playing, running, having a ball. Ain't none of them lost. Ain't none of them hurt. You understand? And I said, God damn, what is going on here? And then I figured it all out. Those brothers are on what we call Shamar, security. You understand? Those brothers was on security. Okay, it was on Shamar. And that's how it should be. And we are a military. We ain't no boys club. You understand? This ain't no Boy Scout. It's a military. And you can't just cross military lines. You understand? You can't just do that. And guess what? This military protects everyone in it. Right. Men, women, and children. You notice I ain't leave out the men, right?
Yeah, right.
We protect each other too. This ain't just women and children's clinic.
Right.
Okay. We protect everybody in here. It's like reverse. I'll teach you.
Okay.
We protect everybody in there. We're making sure everybody's safe and everybody going home. Right. But yeah, man, I absolutely love that. You know what I'm saying? I love the fact that come on, man. It's like I absolutely love the fact of that too. Is that we now have a place where we safe too.
Not only home, but we safer. You understand? I ain't never been nowhere that we had any function and I felt uncomfortable. I felt, what I'm saying, it was just like something's wrong. So you know what I mean? I never felt like that. I never felt like that, and I ain't just saying it because I'm in the ISBK. I'm saying it because it's true. I've never been anywhere around my brothers and my sisters where I did not feel safe. Now I wonder how many people can say that. Malcolm X was around his other Muslim brothers.
Right.
He didn't feel safe. Martin Luther King was around his Christian brothers and his white Christian brothers, and he didn't feel safe. You understand? They didn't feel safe, Obama.
Come.
But I did.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Give me that in Deuteronomy where you when they grab hold of them. Where these goofies claim that these scriptures mean you can rape someone. So ridiculous and so disgusting. They actually want to be rapists and pedophiles. That's the whole thing. Because who on earth would even go in the scripture and claim to see that? You know what it is? Number 20, what is it, 22? Come on.
I believe so. 22 and 25.
Go ahead, read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her.
And the man do what?
Force her.
If the man force her, this is rape, right? He's forcing her, right? Keep going.
And lie with her.
Mm-hmm.
Then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Okay, so let's go back a couple. Go to 22.
Verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then they shall both of them die.
You understand that? The Lord does not like, and think about something, man. Think about how many brothers would not be dead from sleeping with some man's woman. Think of how many sisters would not get beat upside their head for getting caught cheating. Because you know what happens. I'm talking about right now. You understand? I'm talking about right now. Both of those happen. To where you get killed, you get put in the dirt. It was just a brother that just got sentenced to life in prison. He turned around and left wherever he was going, or either I can't remember the situation, but it was either he lived with his woman, he left, went somewhere, came back, or he did not live with her, but that was his wife. They was together, and he caught her cheating with another man, and he waited until this guy got out of the bed with this woman, followed him home, and blew his brains out.
Huh?
And you know what I'm talking about? The situation in Jennings?
Okay.
Yeah, he turned around and blew this cat's brains out. But see, now guess what? We would have both of those brothers had they have been in the ISUPK.
Right.
Because one would have been just as nasty as he could be, knowing that this woman got another man. You know what I'm saying? Or not just another man, but has a man, period. And then you come squeeze your nasty butt in between their sheets. Like, that is disgusting as all get out. Then the brother that blew his brains, he's actually in the right, really.
Yeah, right.
According to the scripture, he is the one that's in the right. He is the one that should get to go home scot-free and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We cleaned off your gun for you. Here it is." And you try to, have a peaceful evening, find you another woman that ain't gonna cheat on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He should be able to go home. But this ain't the place for that. You understand? In a righteous kingdom, both of them, the woman and the man, will be put to death.
Yeah, right.
Both of them.
Yeah, right.
And do you know how bad that needs to come back? Boy, all of this nasty could stop. Soon as you hear one time that, you know what, he got his brain blowed out at her. Oh, that nasty would stop, boy. These sisters talking about some how they got needs and all. Oh, that's gonna change. Oh, that's gonna change. You understand? It's gonna change. It ain't gonna be no you lost your job and I had to get 40 to pay the bills and I had cash app. Ain't gonna be none of that talk. Oh my God. Ain't gonna be none of that using what you got to get what you want. The first somebody that you heard got blown away, both of them. I'm talking the man and the woman. That's gonna change everything for everything. They gonna say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna always be faithful to you. I promise you, I'll never cheat. She gonna never leave. I'm telling you, she gonna never cheat. She gonna never do none of that. Cause she'll know she get her brains blowed out for giving that old stinky tail away. Then she ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. She gonna think twice. You know, and that's a shame that that's the kind of stuff that we actually need. Because look at what we've been doing, man, by us not keeping the law. We've been sleeping with other men's wives and pastors molesting kids and doing all that nonsense for far too damn long, man. Look at how jacked up the black community is.
Right.
Look at how jacked up it is with all of the damn infidelity. You know, I like that word. I like that word about infidelity. You understand? It's going down in the hood, man. It goes down. And then this place gives the woman the right and the freedom to do so.
Right.
This place will tell you that's her body. She can give it to whoever she wants to. You know how like terrible that is for a man to hear that about what's supposed to belong to him? That she can do what she wants to do with it? When that's mine? Oh my God. I'm telling you, that's terrible. But that brother, like I said, both of them would still be alive. Well, one is alive, the other one is not. That one would be alive today, and the other one would turn around and be safe. And the woman would turn around if she was injured too. She would know not to be nasty, and she know her damn man, and get another man's brains blown. She should feel bad, but you know what? Most hoes don't. Give me that in Proverbs. What hoes say when they get caught, when they do something, when they get jammed up, when somebody catch them being nasty. What do they say? What do the adulterers say? You got it, Paul? Give me Proverbs 30 and 20.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman.
Okay, such is the way. Like this. This is how an adulterous woman get down right here. Go ahead.
She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
You know what she wiping her mouth for. Look, you know what she wiping her mouth for. I ain't gotta even tell you that. But she eats and wipes her mouth and said, I have done what about? Kabama?
No wickedness.
I haven't done anything wrong. Ain't that the way of a whole Bob? That's the way of a whole. That's cold right there. You understand? To turn around and cost this man his life and say, I didn't do that. I ain't do nothing. I had needs. You understand? That's what she said, Cabal. I got needs. Yeah, and right. You got this man, you need to be next in line. That's what you need. You understand? You need to be next in line right along with that nasty man that you were just sleeping with. Because that's disgusting, man. I can't even think about that too long. You know what I'm saying? About thinking about sleeping with another man's wife too long. Like it's just nothing attractive, nothing appealing. Nothing that I don't care how good the woman may look. If I know you got a man, like that's off limits. You understand? I'll put the do not enter sign up there for you. You understand?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Salaki, I just had a precept in case somebody wasn't quite clear on what it said that she wiped her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain.
Good. Nice.
And drink every water near her. By every hedge she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
Good. Nice.
Because sometimes they say, "Oh, well, you taking that out of context." Well, we just to explain that verse, I just went to another verse that was talking about this adulterous woman, right? This impudent, as it says, woman, right? That's her path. She opens her mouth and her quiver to every, like a thirsty traveler, and to every arrow.
And you know how a thirsty traveler is. Have you ever seen them cartoons?
Okay.
When Bugs Bunny used to be thirsty, or whoever would be, if somebody pours some water on, you understand? That's a woman. And they kill me. They always talk about how the thirsty man is. You understand? And they are more thirsty than a man could ever be. You understand? You thirsty and he hungry. Thirst and hunger goes together.
Damn right.
You understand? You is thirsty for attention. You have to have your body hanging all out. Like the body means absolutely nothing to the black woman no more, man. Like it used to mean something to her. But now it's like that's the one thing that she throw out there first. She take more pride in her clothes than she do her body.
Oh, count the guy.
Her purses and her shoes mean more to her than her vagina.
Count the guy.
Her vajayjay is last on the list.
Count the guy.
Her apartment, her townhouse, her car, her job, her purse, her shoes, all of that come first before that vajayjay. Go ahead.
Salaki, they spend $2,000-$3,000 on their hair and then sell a box for $40.
Hey, you should. Hey, you sure ain't lying, bro. You sure ain't lying. Sell, yeah, that's the end thing now. Hot 40. Cash out. Cash out. 40. Everybody getting cash out, dude. I'm goddamn. I done seen the TikTokers with cash out with their name under the. I'm not paying you for no video if you don't stop. But hey, they try to get paid any and every kind of way, man.
Damn
But you sure right. That tail go for hot 40. You can have that tail however you want it, but you better not touch that goddamn purse.
Right.
You better not, don't mess up them earrings. You understand? Do not walk over her shoes. Them red bottoms, even though you can't see the bottom, can't see it's red till you walk behind and she lift up her foot.
Right.
And that's the craziest thing. I remember before I actually knew that it was a shoe. But I used to hear all the sisters talk about red bottoms. I'm finna give me a pair of red bottoms, red bottoms. What is that? Like, all the shoes. When I saw it, I'm like, oh, so the bottom of the shoe is you paying for that? You know what I'm saying? You paying for the bottom of the shoe to be red? Okay. We was paying for the shoe, the part you can see. You understand? Even the tongue. Back in the day, you get some hot top, pull that tongue out so they can stick your pants down behind. That's the part I wanted you to see. You understand? Not the bottom of it. The bottom, they got nothing on it but some rubber. You understand?
It's some dirt.
It's some dirt. Once you start walking on it. Hey, but yeah, man, that JJ there means nothing to them anymore. Keep reading on the scriptures, Bob. Give me some more.
Kind of. Verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to her husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman so shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
And I wasn't just saying that this needs to come back so that the ghetto could be a better place. The Lord said it. That's what that means when it said, so shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
Right.
Just think about it. When you see someone get put to death for them, not just the man doing it, right? The man, you know how the man snap, go crazy, catch it, you know what I'm saying? Catch this woman cheating and he beat her up, bust her head and do all that. Not that part. But when you see judgment come down, you understand? When you see the priest come pick you up, you know how the police do? You commit a crime, police kick in your door, and then put you on bad boys and show them walking you out your house, arresting you. Then when you see that, and then when you see them stones go side your head,
Salaki.
go ahead, Bob.
That's in the verse right above 22.
Come on, absolutely.
Verse 21.
Go ahead, brother.
Then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city shall stone her with stones that she die, because she hath wrought folly in Israel, to play the whore in her father's house. So shalt thou put evil away from among you.
So here it is again. Put the evil away from among you.
Huh?
Don't be evil. Don't bring no holes in this father's house. Please do not. I'm not raising you to be no thoughts and no holes. You understand? Put evil away from among you. That is so beautiful. You understand? Because guess what? These laws will help keep everything straight in the black community, man. And we just don't get it, do we, Kabar? We just don't get. We so against the. For what reason? When everything is right in here, everything is right in here. Because I'm sure there's some brothers out there that have been cheated on before. I'm sure. You understand? No matter how good of a lover you claim to be with a woman, if she go home.
Right.
She go home, boy. It no matter what bill you pay, no matter how much money you can cash out her 240s and get her 80. Come on, you hear me? And she still go home. She ain't finna. Oh, you the man of my dream. You cashed out me twice.
Right.
You gave me a hot 80. I'm with you for the rest of my life. Hell no. You understand? Forget about it. If she's a whore, boy. And ain't nothing you can do to change it. Keep reading, Vaughn.
Verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed to a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die.
And why would both of them get stoned? It's going to tell you. It's going to tell you why both of them should get stoned. Or what the woman, why she should get stoned. We already know what a man is. Keep going.
The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city. And the man, because he hath not humbled his neighbor's wife, Salakia.
Go ahead.
And the man, because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife. So thou shalt put away evil from among you.
Okay, so this woman did not cry out. You understand? When a listen, when that's like something that you teach your children. Somebody try to kidnap you or hurt you or harm you, kick and fight and scream and yell so that you can draw some attention to yourself. You understand? Somebody in most cases will see you. And people everywhere, all day. It don't matter what time. You think you're the only somebody out walking around at 3 in the morning? No. You understand? Somebody at 3 in the morning will be right around that corner to hear you scream. Go ahead, Kabal.
Salakia, if crying out changes what happens with her, then how is rape lawful? Because if she's crying out, obviously this is rape. Mm-hmm. This is not consensual.
Right.
But when she starts crying out, then it's unlawful.
So,
right.
Right. So here, In this case right here, in this state, she did not cry out.
There we go.
She didn't cry out because somebody's crying out wants some help.
Right.
A woman screaming at the top of her goddamn lungs wants some help. She needs some help.
There we go.
You understand? And when people hear that, oh, guess what? You gonna wake some people up out they sleep, and they gonna go to their window. Damn, what's that? You know, niggas is real nosy.
Right.
You understand? Niggas is nosy, boy. But you give the right sound, and guess what? That nosy will come in handy one day. To where that neighbor's, damn, I heard somebody screaming at 2 o'clock on the phone. It's somebody I heard screaming outside my house. Someone some help. Come help this person. And then they'll come get you some help. But in this case, they did not cry out. And it says, and the man, because he had humbled his neighbor's wife.
Right.
You ain't supposed to make your neighbor's wife, your brother's wife, yield unto you. You understand? Your woman, you know, I would never, you ain't got to question me. I ain't got to question you. I know you would never do such a thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying about? I know you ain't gonna turn around and humble my goddamn wife. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Man already got 40 of them. Hey, he already got 40 wives. Why would you want my little old one? I'm like, what's his name? David. My little old one. You gonna take that one from me? Come on, I know you wouldn't do that. You understand? That don't make no sense to turn around and humble your neighbors. Like, why are you trying to bother with that lady? You understand? When she has a man.
Right.
When there's plenty of fish in the sea. They still say that. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Come on, Bob, get to read the next one.
Verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her
Mm-hmm.
and lie with her,
Mm-hmm.
then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Okay, so now he forced her, right? Read 26.
But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing.
Thou shalt do nothing. Keep going.
There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death.
There's no sin worthy of death because she didn't want that. See, in 24, it said he humbled his neighbor's wife. Eventually, she went on and took that 40. She took the 40. You cashed after, and she said, all right, come on, let's go. Since you sent that money. You humbled her. Now, both of you got to die. You understand? Because you're playing a hoe. You're being a hoe. So you're going to die right along with him.
Right.
Now, in 25 and 26, it says that the man forced her. Right? And in the damsel, there's no sin because she was forced. You understand? She was forced, and that is unlawful. It's unlawful to force a woman to have sex. It's unlawful for a woman to have sex with a man and she got one. You cannot be sleeping with another man and you already have one. And this is the thing about Christians. This is why they teach that these laws are done away with. Because they don't want these laws to come back in full effect.
Right.
They don't want Christ's kingdom. Oh, no. You don't think they know the scripture where it said Christ is going to rule with a rod of iron?
Right.
Meaning he's going to be strict. Ain't going to be none of that children getting molested stuff in the kingdom. Can you imagine that? Like, I would think that the kingdom would be this place all over again if I heard that.
Yeah, right.
And no one be brought to justice. Just imagine 8,000 little girls go missing in this country here, right?
Right.
And then in the kingdom, 8,000 girls go missing every year. No, I just can't see it. I just could not see it. I was like, damn, wake up like from a nightmare. I'm woke at. You understand? To turn around and hear all of the men that sleep with other brothers' wives and then make songs about it and high five each other, like they did in the scripture. When that brother slept with his father's wife and they bragged on him and thought it was funny. This is in the Bible. This is in the Bible, man. The stuff we doing, we the same people.
Right.
Because you know, they just ran a train on such and such. One of the nastiest damn things ever to be done is 4, 5 niggas behind each other. And here you go high five each other about it. But in this case, the woman, she had, there is no, there is in this damsel no sin worthy of death. She didn't do anything. She didn't do anything wrong, even though her body was taken from her. You understand? She didn't willingly give it to him.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead, keep reading.
Oh man. For as when a man rises against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter.
Okay, so the same thing. Like when you got two neighbors arguing and fighting, one raised up and busts his head with a shovel and then he dead. This the same case. You understand?
So like,
Go ahead.
so the Most High is comparing rape as the same thing as murder. You're gonna charge you the same damn way.
Okay, right. It's the same thing. Same thing.
Night.
Absolutely. Absolutely, but that's exactly what it is. You can't do that. Just imagine what you doing to the woman. Like
Right.
they never get over. You damn near kill her.
God.
You literally kill that woman when you rape her.
Right.
You really literally kill that baby when you molest her. Man. You understand? They even say in infants you can see the change in the like when as sick as it sounds, people even do this to little babies, man. 9-month-old, 1-year-old, stuff like that. Like, what in the hell satisfaction are you getting from a little? Like, God, either one. It don't matter what child. Damn. But they say even when a child that young, you can still tell when something traumatizing like that has happened to him, because the baby would be playing and giggling and laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like you do a baby. They start crying, give them a bottle, and after they good. And then they get to playing and laughing and talking, but they say that their mood changes as well. Same way if a child 5 or 6, right, would be a 5 or 6-year-old, they got plenty of energy, right? They up, running, jumping, oh my God. Mine woke up early this morning. You understand? All of mine woke up early this morning, boy, and was up and was at. Playing, I got with the new basketball thing. They downstairs warm. They count all of them. Boom, boom, boom. The ball all morning. They at in their little game room playing. But like I said, children, they got a lot of energy. And then when you see a child just go from being so energetic and up and at it, you know what I'm saying? And then just one day just like is like sad. You know what I mean? Don't want to play. Like you ever seen a kid bored, like you do in the movies, like kicking rocks, just walking around, nothing to do, just you know what I'm saying. You start seeing a child like that, you need to be looking into, what I'm saying, what's going on with that child.
God.
And they say that the smaller ones do the same thing. Hell, grown women do it. Grown women, their moods change. They get scared around men. They turn around and they go from being just a happy, cheerful little sister, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they snapping on you, got an attitude, because they've been hurt. They've been hurt, man. So you literally killed them, man. So you dead on. You dead on. You literally killed a woman or a child when you do that to them.
Right.
And you got guys out here that's actually pushing this mess, saying it's in the Bible, it's lawful. Good night. I don't see it. It ain't in there. You understand? The Lord is not an idiot, fake Israelite or Christian. You are.
Right.
You're the idiot, man. Not God. It's not in this book. Nowhere does it say that it's all right or it's lawful to rape or molest anybody. Do we have any questions on the line? Let me see. All right. Well, with that, I guess we're going to end the class. Shalom, Israel.